in
Wait, what did he put at the beginning of this thing? Hold on. Is this why? Let me see.
Waxa Ubah said the dragons reconstructed the moons. Why? Shiakawaddle said the abyss has a master. Why? The Dragon Council of Shiakawaddle stated the heavenly principles brought humans in quotations, he put humans in quotations, to Teyvat from beyond the stars. Why? We got our first mention of holy soil since Inazuma, and it apparently is part of the reason the heavenly principles casted down the divine nails. Why? Nibelung is said to have descended unto Teyvat when he returned. No, why? I feel like we've known this for quite some time. It feels good to have some confirmation, though, fellas, huh? Most importantly, How is actually a Dragon Lord. Well, why? A lot of shocking lore in this one, man. Last time I was this shocked, I was doing calculus at an all-inclusive Mandingo party, which is odd because I was meant to be doing my history homework, yet here I was doing multiplication. But something was multiplying that night, my friends. The story starts at the Collective of Plenty. And we take a bridge to a floating island in the sky that's made from phlogiston or some shit. Floating island, volcanoes. Volcanoes create islands. And a little geology fact for you, my friends. Upon reaching the peak of the island, we come across a baby dragon.
That's a good point. How did the islands float? Where's that explained?
Coming across the robot once more, it begins levitating and begins speaking in Skynet before a person begins speaking from within it, referring to themselves only by the name of the robot's E-Cattle. Need a controllable specimen, but then realizes Shiakawaddle plans to experiment on himself, given he's already corrupted by the abyss, which Shiakawaddle confirms, stating his decrepit old body may as well serve this purpose. Shiakawaddle then refers to Waxa Ubah by his first name, Kuliakan, and tells him that one day he shall see the world as he sees it.
Oh!
He activates the second.
Oh, see, that's what I didn't know. The name threw me off. I didn't know that was his fucking first name, dude. I thought it was a totally different guy. So
to Waxa Ubah by his first name, Kuliakan, and tells him
so Waxa is
shall see the world as he sees it.
Yeah.
With one assemblage done, we head over.
That's why we learned that he wasn't as bad.
But before learning how to get it, Amaru pieces out, which forces us to go to a different, bigger robots dinosaur. This one isn't inhabited by a person and states they were a prototype created for the purpose of assisting Shiakawaddle with record keeping. We ask the robot how we can get a permit to enter the heart of the mountain, and
the real question is, what are the odds that these guys just were up here just chilling, lasting, dormant, and all of a sudden they come alive for like fucking 5 minutes, last the lifetime of a drone battery, up in the sky, 20 minutes, and then just die forever. Like, what? I guess it's like the phlogiston with our characters, though. Hey, we get to use it, and the shit goes away.
The dragon states Waxa Ubah must keep his distance from the humans, in quotes, by the way. Kinda makes it sound like they aren't real humans, who were brought to Teyvat by the Reaver from beyond the sky, aka the Heavenly Principles. They state they suspect Waxa Ubah gave to humans a power their kind does not deserve. This, of course, being phlogiston and mastery of the flame. More shadows from the past continue that an upstart human federation harbors.
What if? No, it wouldn't be. Never mind. Not even gonna say it.
Subject, one of Waxa Ubah personal subjects.
What if it's a different type of astral express that's the heavenly principles? It's like the astral government express.
This, of course, is referring to Ochkon. Out that Shibalanke is,
and then they killed her.
The human realm, and they eventually vote to kill the 8th Dragon Lord. With the barrier now high enough, the abyssal shell is broken, and we grab the permit, but learn it still needs to be activated. While riding up.
So my question is, like, what is the timeline from that conversation earlier in the quest between Waxa and the Dragon Lord, where Waxa was completely disagreeing with him, where he didn't want to do it, compared to them trying to run him over here? What's that gap? Like, is that all happening at the same time? You think? No, it can't be, because obviously, no, it can be, because when they were talking, are they actually talking to each other, or are they talking to each other like through like other measures that's not face to face, you know?
Only one Dragon Lord remains to this very day. Yes, that Dragon Lord is Ahau, who was once a member of the council who served under Shia Kawaddle. We then
Is my math wrong? 10 of the 13 lords fell.
in holy shit.
One remaining there.
This would be Ixlel for those
That's
that
11.
quest, and given he died before our very eyes, only one Dragon Lord remains to this very day. Yes, that Dragon Lord is Ahau.
That's
who
12.
was once a member of the council
Who's 13?
who served under Shia Kawaddle. As a holy soil phenomena, and then cast down the divine nails. Now, this term, holy soil phenomena, I have not heard since Inazuma. If you guys remember the
Where was it in Inazuma?
story quest, that was pretty much about reversing the holy soil of Watatsumi Island, and the holy soil phenomena is, it's a bleaching process that turns the earth into holy soil or infertile land. If left unattended for too long, it will eventually turn the area into a desert. Diddley's mind fills with confusion as he swears he's forgetting something, but Waxel Ubah assures him that's just the phlogiston granting him knowledge.
Yeah, he's forgetting about us.
Thousands of years.
He's trying to make him forget
filling his
us.
mind all at once and teaching him new things like flame. The moment the abyss encroaches, the assemblages will mutually annihilate, sending the abyss into the shadow realm forever. Everyone in Natlan will
Surely forever, right? That's we're guaranteed forever. I feel like it's more like a 99.9%, you know, that they have to put on hand sanitizer.
can, I guess, just choose to become pure phlogiston
Because if that 0.1% gets through, or if somebody, you know, says, oh, that's all I use and I still got sick, haha, gotcha, lawsuit. If it's at 100%.
life forms, it will be nothingness. Waxel says before the fake sky was put up, the city beneath the Tonatuia could have rivaled the sacred city itself, but then says back in those days when the dragon race was searching for light in the universe, they set up a cable.
Oh, see, he said the city beneath the fucking ship. I took it as the city beneath the world, as in Conria. I still take it as that, to be honest. Enveloped the world, the city that lay beneath it. I believe with world and the city that lay beneath it in the same sentence, that's what they're talking about, not the noun from the previous sentence.
Says back in those days,
That's just me,
the dragon
though.
race was searching for light in the universe. He then says the reason Shibalanke was able to defeat Shia Kawaddle, the Pyro Sovereign, was because he attacked his weak.
You know, what's the timeline of Nibelung leaving compared to all of this? If Nibelung just, like, got the fuck out of there easy, how much more powerful was he than these guys? I mean, god damn, that dude must have been, like, evolved. Like, not even close type shit. For him to just leave and then be able to come back. And these guys are struggling to even, like, get beyond the stars. Like, they were close, but they didn't do it. Either he was that evolved, or, you know, he just knew the right people.
Tiddly thinks back on his journey and finally remembers the Traveler, and Waxel says the Traveler is special. You know, maybe he won't be affected by the phlogistonization of Natlan, but who cares? Waxel implores unto Tiddly
Yeah.
choose and says,
No. Hey, just want to say, before he even says anything, it was a fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Dumb as hell to bomb everything. I said it when I was playing the quest, I was like, bro, we already figured it out. It's done. I mean, yeah, y'all got this abyss shit going on here for some reason, but I mean, we solved the problem already. We don't need to nuke everybody now. It's okay. We're good. What? They're like 2 patches late. But what if, like, down the line, all of a sudden you're Isneshnai and they're like, ha, your little fucking rascal in Natlan thought it was cool to blow shit up. You never know, man. I'm not having my account linked to a bombing, brother. It's not happening. I'm not being linked to bombing. Yeah, you see that slight little pause right there after you click yes, or after he clicked? That's them logging your choice somewhere on their fucking server, right? So they could bring that shit back up later. I'm not hitting yes, bro. I'm not hitting it. Collective consciousness for no reason makes no sense. The only reason a collective consciousness makes sense is if everyone is 100% dead. Like, nuke incoming, you press a button, everyone's like, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, we were good. We're good. We're good. We don't need that shit right now. Little Trirakara's got the whole world with him, chilling. Look at him. He's got his friends and everything. Why does he need to nuke everyone? He'll have no friends. And boom. Like I've said, where you need light, you need dark, otherwise it doesn't matter. Where there's good, you need evil, otherwise what are we doing? Utopias are a fantasy. Anybody who could ever go for that is fucking delusional. That's why you don't nuke it, brother.
We're then brought back to the device because the fun choice can never be the canon one. We reject activating the device, and Waxa asks us why. We say we chose this because we still believe in humanity and, the power of friendship. Waxa reminds him that when he leaves...
See, I was curious about this part, though. Like, it did say the 10 million years, right? But it's like, are we literally just looping? Or is it just like, oh yeah, here's what could have happened, game over. Like, is this a literal game over right here? Like, this is literally a game over, right? Which is crazy how they could end the game right there if they, but obviously they're not going to do that. Or is it a loop where, boom, we get 10 million years into the future and, well, we're back right in the same fucking spot.
Still believe in humanity and, the power of friendship.
We're just on another layer of hell.
Reminds him that when he leaves, the wisdom he currently has will fade, given the only reason he has it is due to the primal flame, courtesy of Waxa Ubah. So, back with Waxa Ubah, he says he finally knows how his older brother Shiakawatl felt. He does, however, recognize the hypocrisy of his words and actions, as he simply could have raised a dragon to...
See, what I don't get is why can't he do anything? Is he dead? Is this all fake? Like, what is this? He's here. He obviously lured him in real time. Where is this? What is going on here? I don't know where I am. And I don't know if this guy's alive or dead or what. Because especially earlier in the video, it went from, okay, 10 out of 13 survived. 11 was the X thing where the water was raising, lowering, we killed her. How is 12? Okay, well, where's 13? Is that supposed to be a Shiakawatl or this guy? Shiakawatl, I thought it was technically 14, Shiakawatl being the leader and then 13 people under him, So this guy got all the power, right? So that's great and all, but why can't he, okay, he brought him into there to do like a little temporary upgrade. Why can't he hold on to that upgrade? Why do you have to go back? Like, okay, you were able to change your mind. Wouldn't you leave if you're dying, you're leaving the world, wouldn't you leave like your last faith into that thing and maybe one day he'll change his mind too? And why can't you touch it? Why can't you do it? You have all this power, why can't you do it? What's stopping him from pressing the button? He had to lure all these different animals here or all these different Saurians here to try to push the button. Why? Why can't he do it?
Hates the world instead of sending one to travel with a human before finally relenting. Maybe it's because he still has...
Like, how can he raise a dragon if he's dead? How can he raise something if he can't even talk to him? Like, is this a fake world? I don't understand. I don't understand where we are here.
Faith in the humans before finally saying maybe he doesn't know how Big Brother felt all those years ago before disappearing. Is he dead? Who knows? He's a rat.
He is a rat.
Motherfuckers don't die easy. A lot to talk about in the future, huh?
Yeah, because we're really curious about why this guy needs to lure people in to do it and he can't do it himself, and why, if he gave him powers temporarily, he couldn't make them permanent to make a long-lasting impression, and hopefully he changes his mind in the future. That's a big question. I guess we'll figure that one out, as we go along. Fool. Yeah, it says you, buddy. Why don't you trigger it then, you fucking bitch? Look at this guy. Man, you're just mad. You can't press it. Ha, you can't press the button. Ha ha. You can't press it. I can and you can't. What a bitch. Now fuck you. 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 Ugly. Nice tail, bro. I got feet. Mad?